So why the heck are you not doing your home program? Your stretches, your exercises, your nutrition, the things you know that will help you feel awesome, take care of your nervous system, support your wellness, strengthen all the smaller supporting muscles that are so important. Well, the interference can range anywhere from benign and, seemingly harmless excuses like, I don't have time, to full-on swinging self-sabotage. 4 reasons why you are not doing your homework. Number 1, your beliefs are not your own. Bottom line is, between the ages of 0 and 7, we are provided a whole framework. We just download stuff. We don't have the emotional intelligence or perhaps the level of interference of our emotional intelligence to filter out what and whose beliefs are what. And nor did we even think about whether we agree with them or not. So these things are subconscious, meaning unconscious, meaning you are not aware of them. Between 0 and 7, usually, we get beliefs of our parents, the hang-ups of our ancestors, the thoughts from our school system, churches, communities, sports teams, anyone that you kind of hang out with. When we are aware that we choose our beliefs and we can create our beliefs, it puts us in an incredibly powerful position. Maybe we agree with what we've been agreeing with this whole time, but the idea of informed consent is the informed part. We need to know what's going on. We need to be aware of what we've got inside, what's driving us, which are our beliefs. Our beliefs absolutely 100% are driving us, creating how we act, react, do, don't, and what we think, who we hang out with, all those things. So those beliefs are really powerful. Number 2, perfectionitis. Many of us suffer from this itis, and it is truly unachievable. Unless you are speaking of perfection in the eyes of God, where each of us is perfect, whole, and complete, just as we are with our imperfections, here to experience the world, learn things, share, contribute, and receive, then it ain't what you want to shoot for, in my humble opinion. I invite you to consider giving up perfectionism, any thoughts of perfection, language about perfection, referral to perfection. I say it a lot. Even at the front desk, I say, oh, that's perfect. Perfect timing. Perfect. Very good. It's a bit quieter now. Perfectionitis can also lend itself well to handy excuses like, oh, I missed twice this week. I should just give up and never do anything again for myself. Perfectionism can also lead to an incredible sense of pressure. Like, you don't need the pressure. Pressure can contribute to things like anxiety, depression, addiction. We don't need more pressure. What we need is a healthy relationship with ourselves where we are worthy of taking care of ourselves, and that we actually want to do it, and that we have a belief that what we do makes a difference. I think that's a lot of what people kind of get caught up with, is that you don't see the immediate results because we have a very instant gratification kind of a world that we live in. It takes time. It takes some patience. It takes the repetition. You got to put in the reps. You got to put in the reps. That's all you got to do, and do the reps for the right reasons, not from a sense of lack. Speaking of perfectionitis, I'm not going to give up. I have been interrupted like 17 times on this video. I'm just going to keep talking because the message is important. Number 3, childhood wounds. Not one of us comes out of childhood with unscathed. We have little t traumas and big T traumas, as Gabby Bernstein describes them well. And sometimes things are just a matter that we have interpreted something as a child, and it has stuck with us as a way. So taking a look and having courage to take a look at things that might be holding us back, like feelings of unworthiness or that I'm not good enough, that kind of stuff, it's not for the faint of heart. It can lead to places, and it takes courage to take a look at those things and unearth and actually feel emotions sometimes that we did not allow ourselves to feel at the time. We can meet our unmet childhood needs now as adults, and those are things that we will get into in future videos and other videos on the channel, because it's a big well of opportunity. Number 4, upper limit problems. Gay Hendricks wrote The Big Leap. I love this book. It is truly about releasing our ability to get beyond where we feel we deserve to be. It's seeing the glass ceiling that's above our heads and knowing how to disappear it and get beyond it. I had a huge struggle, and I could actually see where I was going with this, with the upper limit thing, where I could almost in slow motion see myself almost getting into situations or conversations, and things would go sideways, and I could almost see I was doing it on purpose, or getting into a really great rhythm at the gym and doing my posture exercises and doing all the things, and then suddenly stopping and like noticing 2 weeks later that I hadn't done any work. And what it boils down to is that we have a sense of what we deserve in terms of our level of peace, flow, and happiness. And our goal, my goal, and I invite you to have the same goal, or something similar to, is to expand our ability to live in flow and feel good about things, and truly not be living in the space where many of us, I think, do live, where there is something wrong, something lacking, something missing, we aren't good enough, we're falling short, there's not enough time. It becomes a world of scarcity. When I believe that we live in a world of innate abundance, and that includes our health, and that includes self-respect, and that includes self-care, it includes enough time, it requires a commitment. And it takes courage and vulnerability to get down to the bottom of some of these things. But I can attest to the fact that it is worth it. And I hope this is awesome. If it's helpful, and if you resonate, please like, subscribe, share, spread the joy, and we'll check in, see if you're doing those posture exercises next time. Have a great day.